Yeah, hi guys, Peter back for yet another video. This is another installment in the Queen album reviews. So we're gonna do the seventh studio album today. We're gonna do Queen Jazz from 10th, released on the 10th of November 1978. Here it is. Don't have the vinyl of this, I have the CD with extra disc of a few tracks, bonus tracks. And there it is, the CD, Jazz. And with Jazz, it has 13 tracks actually. The sessions began, the recording sessions in Switzerland, later moved to France after a while. At the end of this album, they were in France recording. As I said, 7th studio album, clocking in at 44:39 for EMI Electra. Some good hits on there, like there was a double A side of Bicycle Race and Fat Bottom Girls, which made number 28 in Australia in the singles charts, UK number 11, US 24, Don't Stop Me Now, only UK number 9, which is top 10, which is excellent, only US only 86, but very strange considering how good the song is. Well, there you have it. Album number 15 in Australia, UK number 2, number 6 in the US, platinum in the US, one time platinum. And there you have it. That's just some of the background to the album. As I said, I'll give you a little history with the album for me. This is one of the Queen albums I heard later on, probably mid-90s, late 90s, 97. I had a tape of it, and at the time I had a Walkman, and going to work I used to play this album constantly. I remember that's the first time I heard it, because I heard the other stuff, Queen stuff earlier, but that was one I got later on. So yeah, I remember playing the hell out of it. I thought the songs were excellent, and yeah, just a little backstory regarding me and the album. But as I said, guys, 13 tracks. We'll start off with Mustafa. I quite like this. It's bouncy, it's catchy, written by Freddie. Yeah, it's got a good rhythm to it. Really like Mustafa. It's yeah, got a bit of energy to it. Really, I think it's a good start to the album. I've heard some people don't like it, but I quite like it actually. I find it very catchy. Fat Bottom Girls, a Brian May song. A great vocal from Freddie, a very good hard rocker. It really gets going. A song I've always liked from day one. I remember when I first heard this, being as a single and that, I really liked it. Really great song, and it's a typical Brian May hard rocker, which he does he writes those very well. It's another great song. Now I want to talk about this third song, Jealousy, the Freddie Mercury piano ballady. You always get a few of them on here with Freddie, ballady type piano song, ballad. Jealousy could be nearly the most underrated Queen song, because I don't hear many people talk about it. It's a gorgeous track. I love this song. I love his vocal. It's got that My Melancholy Blues, that the piano sort of ballad, Freddie, and it's not talked about like some of those other songs he does like that, but I reckon it's a great song. I really love that, and his vocal's amazing. Bicycle Race, another Freddie song, very catchy track, quite unusual sounding, but I always liked it. I thought it was a really good track. And then you go to If You Can't Beat 'Em by Deacon, which he writes a couple on this album, and he always seems to come up with a hit single or a great song, although he doesn't get the amount of songs Mercury and May get, for example, but he always seems to get a hit single. He has a knack for writing big hits and that, but not so much this time. But I reckon it's a real good up-tempo rock pop song, If You Can't Beat It. It's quite catchy. It moves along at a great pace. I like it. And also like Let Me Entertain You. He's talking about the entertainment business, obviously, and himself. Freddie Mercury song, really entertaining track too. Then we go Dead on Time. It's another Brian May rocker, which is quite good. A bit of an underrated gem on the album, I would say. Dead on Time, pretty good Brian May rocker. In Only 7 Days. Now this is the other John Deacon song, which is quite amazing song. Freddie sings it. It's a bit mellowish, but a very catchy song. One of my favorites on here. John Deacon does these sort of songs sometimes, and it came off great, and the vocals amazing. This is a great song, really great song, and another one you don't hear about much. Dreamer's Ball is a Brian May track. A bit of that a little bit, I guess, of that vaudeville type thing, but it's a Brian May song. Pretty good vocal from Freddie, really good, that's a good song. As you could see, I pretty much like everything on here. It's really a really good album. Fun, it's a bit of I guess I wouldn't say dance, but dancey, funky type song. Freddie Mercury sings with Roger Taylor, and it is a Roger Taylor song. It's quite funky and poppy. It's a really fun track. Another mellow one with Brian May on the vocal this time. Leaving Home Ain't Easy, nice one, good one. I would have to say Don't Stop Me Now is one of the greatest Queen songs, the Freddie Mercury song. And yeah, it's an amazing song. And I played this album again for this video, and after not hearing it for quite a while, and that's still an amazing track, obvious standout from the album. And then you get more of that jazz, which is a slow sort of rocker from, it's a bit slow, and but it's entertaining. It's a Roger Taylor song, and he also, towards the end of the track, you have snippets of all the songs from the album. Sort of quickly goes through all the songs. It's quite unique how they did that. Yeah, and that's a good finish. And I like Roger's songs too. He did Fun It, which is really good, and more of that jazz. I think I prefer Fun It than more of that jazz, but I like more of that jazz. This one, yeah, it's out of listening to all the albums recently. This is really, always liked it, but it's sort of, it's getting up there, would be getting up there in my rankings a bit. I'll give you my 3 favorite tracks. I'm going to go Don't Stop Me Now as number 1. Jealousy. I might go Jealousy number 2 because I really like that. 3rd, Fat Bottom Girls is great. Look, I might go Fat Bottom Girls, but I'll tell you, In Only 7 Days is great, and so is Dead on Time. But yeah, really good album. I would give this album, look, for me, it's close to a 10. It's close to a 10, but maybe not quite. But I do like like 90% of the stuff on here is really great. So I'm going to go on 9.5, guys, for jazz. 9.5 out of 10. This could be a 10. I nearly thought about giving it a 10 because I gave News of the World 10. And a lot of people said they're a bit up and down with News of the World. That's fair enough, and a lot of people love it. But yeah, you like what you like, isn't it? I'm going to go, for today anyhow, 9.5 out of 10 for jazz because I really loved it. Just playing it recently again. There you have it, guys. 9.5 from me for jazz. And a pretty consistent they were, Queen, through the 70s. So this is 1978. The next album I'm going to do, we go into the 80s with The Game. We'll see how we fare with that one. But there you go, guys. I'm going to give it a 9.5. It's close to a 10. And I have made a playlist for these Queen album reviews, and a special playlist so you can watch the ones I've done as I'm going through the albums. Really enjoyable album. Is it their best? Well, yeah, it's up there. I mean, I think it's hard to pick a favorite Queen album sometimes because a lot of consistency in the 70s. But I'm going to go 9.5. That's today anyhow. Things change, but I'm going to go 9.5. I really loved it. Hearing it again today. Okay, guys, bye for now. Subscribe and all those things. See you guys very soon. Bye for now. Bye.